snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys! So I am sorry that there's not been a video in a little while. I've been quite ill. I'm still quite ill. I've got a really bad cold that has been basically not allowing me to do anything. I've just been in bed trying to get over it, and at last I feel a little bit more like my old self. I haven't really been reading much, I haven't been doing anything, so yeah. I haven't had time to film my TBR, but I am here, I'm ready, I've got my TBR pile. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through all of these books, but I definitely have quite a few that I would love to get to in this month, and if there's any that I show you guys that you are interested in me reading, then definitely let me know and I will try and bump them up in my reading order. Also, just before I start my TBR, today, the 10th of October, is actually my 1 year anniversary on Booktube, which is so cool. I didn't even realise until I just thought, oh, I actually started my channel in October, maybe I should find out when my channel is a year old, and I did that and then I realised it was today, so that's really, really cool and really exciting. So yeah, thank you all to everyone who has subscribed to me over the year, and I hope that I will continue to do this for many years to come, because I love getting to know you guys and talking to you guys about books and just having really loads and loads of fun, and yeah, on with the TBR. So this month I have a lot of books that I've already started, and then I have a few books that I would like to throw in if I get the chance. The first book that I would love to get to if I have the chance is The Three-Body Problem, which is a book that I received from NetGalley, and a lot of different booktubers want to review this and read it over the next few weeks and months. And I believe it is a translation from China, a sci-fi sort of translation from China, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know very much at all, but it sounds like it's a really cool concept and I want to know more about it and find out why everyone seems to love it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to try and get to that if I have the time, but fingers crossed I will have the time. The next one that I would love to get to if I have the time again is Royal Assassin, which is book number 2 in the Farseer trilogy. This is by Robin Hobb, and I read the first one, Assassin's Apprentice, last month I believe, and I really enjoyed it, and I have heard that this series only gets better and that her writing is great, so I just want to pick this up. If I have the time, I'm definitely going to get to this, and yeah, I really want to give this a go and see what it's all about and find out how the story continues, because I know that it was left on a bit of a cliffhanger, like there's a lot more that we don't know, and I want to find out what is going to happen. So definitely this is a really cool series and I want to pick this up if I have the time. Then I have a book that I've had on my TBR for ages, but I am slowly getting through, and that is Wheel of Time book number 6, which is Lord of Chaos. I'm really enjoying this, but I am taking it incredibly slow because I'm listening to it largely on audiobook, and obviously that takes a lot more time. The audiobook for this is about 41 hours, so with a busy life it does take time to get through the audiobook, but I am really enjoying it and I'm over halfway now, so hopefully I will get through this in this month and I will definitely be able to review it before the end of the month. That is my hope, and I'm really enjoying it, so yeah. Wish me luck with this one. Another book which I've had on my TBR last month was A Darkness of Shannan. I have got about a third of the way through this and I am really enjoying it, but I had to take a break when I was feeling ill and just didn't want to read anything and wasn't really up to it. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't got much further with this one, but I am really enjoying what I have read so far, and I'm really looking forward to finishing up this trilogy because it's the last one in the Rift War saga, and I was really excited to finish this up and see where their stories end. I'm definitely going to try and get to this in the rest of this month. There's not that much left and it's quite a fast-paced story, so I should be able to get through it. Then I have Shadow and Claw, which is a bind-up of 2 books by Gene Wolfe, both in the Book of the New Sun quartet, and the first one, the one I'm currently reading, is The Shadow of the Torturer, and it's a really interesting story, but not a lot has happened in the plotline, and it's very, very low register writing, so it uses a lot of words which I've never heard of or which are very complicated or complex. Even for someone who speaks English fluently and has always grown up in England, this is quite a difficult text to get through. It does definitely have an interesting storyline beneath all that, but it does take a lot of concentration, and it is one of those books which I'm finding quite difficult to get through, even though I do enjoy it when I get to it. So I have about 60 pages left of The Shadow of the Torturer, and I intend to finish up that one at least this month and do a review of that, because I know that a lot of you guys are really interested in hearing what I have to say about Gene Wolfe, and a lot of you guys have said that you don't really know anything about his writing, so I'm definitely going to be doing a review of this one as soon as I finish up the first one, The Shadow of the Torturer, and yeah, look out for that. Hopefully it won't be too long. I'm determined to finish it this month. Then I have a book which I am currently co-reading with Amanda from the Marvellous Reading Room, and this is Pathfinder by Orson Scott Card. We are both really enjoying it so far. We had a discussion about it last Sunday, and we have been really enjoying it. It's got some really interesting concepts such as time travel and slowing down and speeding up time, and it's a really, really cool book. The characters are not that exciting, but the storyline and the plot is definitely really intriguing, and I really want to know what happens, so I'm certainly going to be continuing on with this. We aim to get most of this done throughout October. I expect we will probably finish it around the end of the month or just after, so hopefully this one will be finished up as well. But yeah, I love the cover as well. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Next, I have an audiobook that I'm listening to on my Audible account, and that is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And I kind of picked this up on a whim because I had one of my credits, because you get a credit each month if you're a member of Audible, and I had a credit that I wasn't sure what I was going to use for, and so when I saw that it was narrated by Stephen Fry, who narrated all of the Harry Potter tapes back when I was young. I absolutely love Stephen Fry's narration style. I think it's wonderful. I think he's a great, great voice actor. And so when I found out that it was narrated by him, and it's a book that I wanted to read at some point in the future, I just had to get it, because why not? And so I have started listening to it. I am about 10% of the way through, but it's only 6 hours long, so it shouldn't take me very long to get through, and I'll definitely be finishing that up this month, I hope. It's really interesting, really sci-fi and really cool so far. It's just really funny as well. It's very, very humorous, and I'm enjoying it a lot, so look out for a review of that coming up soon. And then I have 4 graphic novels that I would love to get to during this month as well. 2 of them I have already read and really enjoyed. So the 2 that I have already read is Volume 1 of Lock and Key, which I picked up the other day from a really, really lovely independent bookshop called Page 45 in Nottingham. If you're ever in Nottingham, definitely go there. It's a wonderful, wonderful bookshop filled with comics and graphic novels. It's got individual issues, it's really, really well stocked, they've got everything you can ever want, and the staff are so friendly, so yeah, they persuaded me to buy quite a few books in there, and I really enjoyed my trip there, and I'll definitely be going back. But the first one that I picked up was Lock and Key Volume 1. This is by Joe Hill and Gabrielle Rodriguez, and I really enjoyed this. It's supposed to be a kind of horror, creepy graphic novel, and it was definitely dark and creepy, but it wasn't terrifying. There are things that happen in this that I totally wasn't expecting. We actually voice acted this to one another and really enjoyed it. It made the whole story come to life for us and was just really enjoyable, very, very fun, hilarious experience. So I'm really looking forward to reviewing this, and I'm definitely going to be picking up the next volume in this series very, very soon. Then another book that I got in Page 45 was Volume 1 of Game of Thrones. This is by Tommy Patterson and Daniel Abraham, and I really enjoyed this. A lot of people have very mixed feelings about this. I've seen people who've said it's really good, and I've seen people who've said that it was rubbish. I actually really enjoyed it. It was a great refresher for the story. It sticks a little bit more closely to the books than the HBO TV series does, which I really appreciated, and I thought the art style was really, really lovely as well. So again, this is one that I will be reviewing very, very soon, and that I really enjoyed and will be continuing on with the series. And then 2 books that I haven't read yet, but I'm really hoping to get to. I'm a little bit of the way through Volume 2 of Sandman, which is The Doll's House. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's even better than the first one already. The storyline is really interesting and I'm loving it, so this is one that I will definitely try my best to get through. Really, really an enjoyable read so far, and I cannot wait to get to the rest of the Sandman. If I do manage to finish this up, I may well pick up the 3rd or 4th volumes, depending how much time I have. But yeah, highly recommend the Sandman series to you guys, and again, I will be reviewing this as soon as I finish it. And the final one that I would like to pick up, if I have the time, is one that I actually forgot to mention in my birthday book haul, and this was given to me by my grandma and granddad, so thank you again. And this is the graphic novel adaptation of The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. My boyfriend boyfriend actually started reading this and he was enjoying it a lot, but he hasn't finished it yet, and I'm hoping that I will enjoy it a lot as well. I think that this one is quite mature, as all the graphic novels that I've showed you guys today are. Definitely not for younger readers. They all have blood, gore, swearing and violence. Bear that in mind if you want to pick any of them up. But yeah, those are all of the books that I'm planning to get to in the month of October. I know that it's already the 10th of October, so I'm about a third of the way through the month and haven't really read much yet. But I am hoping that over the next few weeks I will start to feel a lot better. Hopefully my cold is now gone, or at least leaving and on its way. And yeah, just thank you guys for sticking with me for a year or however long you've been subscribed. And I will see you all very soon for some more book reviews. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat about books.